Oh, no, I wasn't too pumped up. Like, it wasn't obviously a perfectly executed ball. I think so. Dhoni, if he gets going towards the end, we all know how destructive he can be. So, it was a key wicket. Obviously, a little bit lucky being like a waterfall toss, but the thing was to kind of take the angle away from him and try and get him to target that short boundary. So, that was obviously crucial at that period of the game. He's been in great form, and lucky he didn't hit a few out of the park tonight.
Restricting the batsman to score big shots, is it easy or be positive and go for the wicket? What do you prefer?
No, it's bloody tough. I think you've seen this IPL so far that batsmen have probably had the upper hand so far. But I think was talked about. Obviously, we've lost a couple of games leading up to this point in the last 3 or 4 overs, and we've all been guilty of just not executing. But it's also trying to have that positive mentality and play fearlessly, which is a hard thing to do, and that kind of encouragement's got to come from the whole group. So we all got together the last little while just to fully get behind each other and let everyone know that it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. I want you to go out and try and do what the plans that we've put in place. And today I think we did that really well.
Anyone else? So please, just sort of mic.
Rohit played a phenomenal innings towards the end. So, do you know how important is Rohit Sharma's role in the proper resurgence of Mumbai Indians, and how do you see things going forward from here? And do you think Mumbai, with a win like this, they will get over those jitters that were troubling them so much in this tournament?
Yeah, look, Rohit was exceptional tonight, but I think almost all of our blokes were, in all facets of the game. So I think the important thing is that whether we lose or win, we win and lose together. So it's not just one person who's going to get us out of this hole. It's going to be a collective effort, and that's the smallest things in the field. Backing up, making sure you're attacking the ball off the boundary, giving 100%, just so we show that we're all there as a unit. If we try and dig ourselves out of this hole as individuals, it's not going to work, and we won't win. Someone might win the purple cap or the orange cap, but we'll be going home early. Mumbai's had a history of winning titles without individuals. No one winning the purple orange cap, and that's the ethos in this team at the moment. They were going to do it together and collectively, and no one person is more important than anyone else.
What about Surya Kumar Yadav, because he's consistently batting well?
Yeah, he's going great. Sky's really taken to that opening role, and he's a good combination with Evan. I think they work really well together. Enables us to bat Rohit a little bit lower and shore up the middle order. And you saw what Rohit can do towards the end as well, when he has a little bit of time to get himself in. So Surya's going fantastic. He's fitted into the role that the team have asked him to do, and he's just taken that on board, and he's really running with it. So super stoked that he's performing well.
Last question.
Your others managed the district Chennai 169, especially in 12, 39 to 14 overs, where you considered only 9 runs with 1 wicket. So was that a turning point of this match, and especially in the innings?
Yeah, look, I think it was. I think we probably, I thought we bowled well in the power play, but without picking up wickets on a good wicket out there tonight, which meant that in the middle they could have targeted Mayank and Cuts a little bit more than if we had have done our job up top and got a couple of early wickets. So yeah, to come back after one of the timeouts and really put a squeeze on, that was obviously crucial to the pressure it put on at the back end, and it also allowed us to be a little bit more aggressive to try and take wickets in 16th, 17th over, so that we weren't on the back foot or only bowling defensively at that point.
How do you personally rate your own season, from being unsold in the auction to being one of the vital cogs in the bowling attack once again for your man?
is what it is. You know, it's one of those, it's one of those things. It's you know, first and foremost, I guess the IPL auction's a funny thing. Doesn't matter what you've done or in the past, and in all honesty, I wasn't in good form leading into the auction. I was struggling with a few niggles. But this is always the pinnacle for me in my calendar of cricket. So just to be fighting fit and then to get the opportunity to get picked up by Mumbai, and you know, it's an environment that I'm used to. Got some great friends here already who make me feel really comfortable. So it's a place where I know I can perform, and you know, if I go out and I'm not the best bowler in the world. I don't have the best change-ups. I'm not the fastest, but I know that every time I go out there, I'll give 200%, and I'll try my hardest. And I think in T20, that's all you can ask from players, is to go out and give absolutely everything, whether they're playing well or they're playing poorly. So now that's my attitude, and I guess that's kind of attitude I'll take going forward, and it's been successful so far.
Thank you.